Welcome to the T4E video lecture on the jurisdiction tax planning variable. Once you have covered the entity variable, jurisdiction is the exact same idea, income shifting, but between jurisdictions instead of entities or people. Different jurisdictions tax differently. For example, Alaska, Florida, Nevada, South Dakota, Texas, Washington, and Wyoming do not have a personal income tax. Tennessee and New Hampshire have a limited income tax only on certain types of income. Rates can also vary between states that have an income tax. We also should have learned by now that it's not just the rate, but also how the income tax base is calculated that can vary. When we think back to our Florida hotel problem, perhaps the hotel owner should have selected the lower tax rate county when deciding on where to locate. However, once built, it would not be easy to move the hotel across county lines. You should know by now that I need to tell a story. And this one is about Hyatt. So Hyatt lives in California and has for years, and claims to have invented the microprocessor, one of the basic units of a computer. Now, Big Computer Corp makes computers that include a microprocessor and has for years. The problem is Big Computer has never paid a royalty to Hyatt for use of the microprocessor, and so Hyatt sues. Hyatt's claim is a little bit of a stretch. However, Big Computer wants to get the case behind it, and so wants to settle for $40 million. Hyatt's lawyer informs Hyatt of Big Computer's feelings, and Hyatt agrees to think about it. He also does a simple calculation. If Hyatt is a tax resident in California, he owes just about $4 million in state income taxes. On the other hand, if Hyatt lived in tax-free Nevada, he would owe $0 in state income taxes. So what Hyatt does is he moves to Nevada. He informs his lawyer the next day that he accepts the offer to settle. He just dodged California income tax. International opportunities also abound, with plenty of tax havens out there from which to source income. Shifting income to low tax jurisdictions and deductions to high tax jurisdictions. For example, income that is fairly easy to move around the globe is income associated with intellectual property. This is a primary driver of income in the pharmaceutical and high-tech industries. For example, the name Facebook and the underlying technology, which clearly has value, are actually owned by Facebook Grand Cayman, located in tax-free Cayman Islands. Most of Facebook's ad revenue is generated in the US, where the tax rate is 21%. However, in order to operate in the US, Facebook US pays a fee to Facebook Grand Cayman. This creates a deduction in the US and income in Grand Cayman, and voila. Although we know from our review back in Module 1 that financial statement tax expense is not equal to what goes on the tax return, it is indicative of the underlying tax. You can see that many companies use deferral of foreign earnings to lower their effective tax rates to well below the 35% that applied in previous years. Corporations with most of their economic activity in the U.S. cannot necessarily take advantage of such jurisdictional planning. For example, look at Amazon, Costco, and Home Depot. The retail industry, to the extent it's based in the U.S., would struggle to move profits offshore. This is because moving intellectual property, or IP, that's easy. It's just a piece of paper like a patent or a copyright. There are rules that prevent shifting portfolio forms of income around the world under what is known as Subpart F income. But this is beyond the scope of this course. Okay, hopefully this video helps you better understand how income or deductions can be shifted between jurisdictions, because it's over. Thanks for watching.